As most of you probably already know, I worked at an animal hospital over the summer. Most days we followed about the same routine where we would open up the hospital, process a couple of patients that were having surgery for the first hour or two of being open. Then we would put those animals in the kennel while they came out of anesthesia, and we cleaned up the surgery area. So I was cleaning up the surgery area one Wednesday after having surgery been completed, and one of the technicians, who had been there about as long as I had, so she was not extremely experienced, was going back in the kennel to check on the patients that had come out of surgery. Next thing I know, the technician comes running out of the kennel frantically and goes to find the other technician, who had been there like 10 years, so she was extremely experienced. Then both technicians come running past me again back into the kennel, and I'm left there with a trash bag in my hand, wondering what's going on. So the technicians bring an animal out and plop it down on the exam table, and I ask what's going on. Neither one of them answered me. They yelled for me to go find a doctor and were very frantic. So I go running through the hospital trying to find a doctor, and I finally find one and tell them to urgently come and check on an animal. So when the doctor finally comes back to the exam area, they assess the animal and tell me that it's barely got a faint heartbeat and are extremely worried that we might be losing it. So next they yell for one of the technicians to draw up a dose of epinephrine. This would start the animal's heart again so that it doesn't die and would become revived and reanimated. Because at this point, the animal is ice cold and has a faint heartbeat, which is really not good for an older animal coming out of anesthesia. So the technician gets up, gets drawn the dosage of epinephrine, and is about to inject it in the animal.